let's talk about 8 strategies that you can use to drive traffic to your quiz funnel like a pro. Hi, my name is Ryan Levesque, CEO of the Ask Method Company. And one of the things that we've been talking about quite a bit recently is using the power of a quiz funnel to generate leads and clients in your business. And we've talked about how a quiz can arguably be the most powerful strategy that you use to get more leads, more clients in your business for all the reasons that we've been covering in some of the past videos. But today, we're going to talk about how you actually drive traffic to your quiz, how to get more people to take your quiz. We've been talking about how to use quizzes to get more leads, how to use the data that you get from quizzes for all sorts of mind-blowing sales success and insights. We've talked about case studies and examples, how to design your quiz, what questions to ask. Now we're going to talk about how to get more people to take your quiz. So if you're ready, let's dive right in. Tip number 1 is the power of social media promotion. So the first thing that I want to encourage you to do is to think about leveraging the power of social platforms to reach a broader audience. Share your quiz on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and more. Whatever your audience is using, wherever you are hanging out online, use eye-catching visuals, persuasive copy. It's incredibly compelling to find out your results. Take this quiz to find out blank and discover your results. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to tap into the power of partnerships. So we're big believers in the power of partnership. Team up with other influencers, other bloggers, other businesses in your niche to promote your quiz. One of the cool things about a quiz, because it's such a shareable piece of content, is you can oftentimes have people reaching out to you saying, hey, can I share your quiz with my audience? And if you do an outreach campaign, it's a very easy thing for people to say yes to when you say, hey, I've got this really cool quiz that I think your audience would really love, and get other folks to share it with their audiences. It's a super smart, cost-effective strategy, and everyone benefits when you are, quote unquote, borrowing somebody else's audience to share your quiz. Tip number 3 is just awesome content marketing. Create curious, interesting, valuable blog posts that visitors will look forward to reading. Create your own videos that can be used across multiple platforms. Don't try to get them perfect, just be you. Like this video right here, you can see it's not perfect. I don't have perfect lighting or technology or video resolution, but when you focus on great content and creating value for your audience, people will forgive you for being less than perfect, and they will really appreciate what we call the real appeal, you being you. You want to leave people hungry for more by sharing bits and pieces of information, but creating demand for the next thing that you want to share with them. The best content marketing strategy is the one that fits into your schedule. So do whatever works for you, whether that's in the morning, whether that's at night, whether that's during the week, whether that's during the weekend, whether that's batching all your content and doing it one day a month, or doing a little bit every single day. Tip number 4 is to host webinars that will wow people. See, when you share your expertise during a free webinar, you provide a tremendous amount of valuable insight into your ability to help attendees solve their problems to achieve the results. It's an incredible strategy for building trust, pitching your quiz, and getting some really valuable results. So when people are on your webinar, you can say, hey, I've got this free quiz that I want to invite you to take. Let's take it together in real time, and I'll talk about your results. You can do that before the webinar, during the webinar, after the webinar. So many ways that you can incorporate a quiz with your webinar to get people showing up to your webinars. Take the quiz, find out what your results mean. We'll talk about it on the webinar itself, and even during the webinar as an interactive exercise. Tip number 5 is effective email marketing. Your email list is a gold mine when it comes to market research. So send personalized invitations to your subscribers, highlighting the benefits of taking your quiz. In many cases, if you've got one quiz means that you could create 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 quizzes in your business. And here's a dirty little secret. People who love taking quizzes love taking quizzes. So if you've generated an email list via one of your quizzes and you've created this audience of people, when you've got your second quiz, it's the perfect thing to reach out to that same audience of people, engage them or re-engage them. And maybe if they've lost interest in your topic area or with your brand or with your business, it's a great way to revive or re-engage a dead or nearly dead email list by sending a second or third quiz to re-engage that audience. Tip number 6. has to do with optimizing your landing page. One of the most effective ways to get more people to take your quiz is just make your landing page to your quiz more effective. So make sure you're using best SEO practices so that more people will find your quiz when they search for relevant keywords on places like Google. Imagine how great it would be to have your quiz pop up like a beacon when new potential clients search for similar topics that you help people with right on the first page of Google. Tip number 7 is to leverage your existing traffic. So think about all the different places where you potentially have existing traffic. If you've got a website, where are some of the places on your existing website that you can put your quiz? Maybe right on the homepage, maybe as a top stripe right at the top of every single page. Your about page when people are wanting to learn more about you. Your contact us page, all the different places that people might be visiting your website already. Capitalize on this, on existing visitors' interests, and guide them toward your funnel. And my final tip for today is tip number 8, which is to use paid advertising. Now, I know I hear you. Some of us say, I don't want to do any paid advertising, but paid advertising is what the pros do. Amateurs try to get traffic for free. Pros pay for that traffic. That's been true since the advent of the internet. And paid advertising is one of the most effective ways to just drive inexpensive, highly qualified traffic straight to your quiz. Paid traffic could take the form of Facebook ads, Instagram ads, search ads on Google, YouTube ads, and more. In fact, we have Ask Method students, clients of ours, who have reported costs as low as just 80 cents per lead and opt-in rates as high as 32, 69, even 93% or more. Oftentimes, people will report that they cut their cost per lead anywhere from 1/3 to 1/10, like saving 90% of the cost, because a quiz can be so compelling as a lead generating strategy. So with these 8 strategies, whichever of these 8 strategies that you use or combination of strategies that you use, just remember to just keep swimming and put these strategies into action. So I'm curious, inside the comments, what strategy are you most interested in applying in your business? And the reason why I ask you this is because based on what you share here, maybe, just maybe, I'll create a future video covering more detail on how to use that strategy in your business. So go ahead, leave a comment with the strategy you're most interested in maybe applying or learning more about. And if you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe to this channel to get notified anytime we've got a new video coming out. So we've got new videos coming out all the time with all sorts of great free content like this right here. And I will see you on the next video. Take care, and we'll talk soon.